So guys, welcome back to the channel. Once again, if you're new here and you like this kind of content, be sure to subscribe. And in today's video, the last video I posted would have been about the coccidiosis problem I was having with the weaned group of calves. This is day 6, so they're over their treatment. I haven't seen any blood recently, so I'm thinking it went well. And it's time for these guys to go out onto pasture. Kind of their first time to be on good pasture this spring, and so they're gonna like it. They'll like the fresh growth that we've had recently. And anyway, and it's also a really nice day out. It was 80 degrees, and so I got the drone here. I'm gonna be getting some aerial footage. I haven't had it out in a while, so hope you enjoy this one. Like I said, gonna let these guys out on pasture. There's also an electric fence in this field, so they're gonna get used to that, which is good because that's what they're going to be needing to get adjusted to, because the main fields that I'm going to be taking them in, it's going to be electric fence. Like I said, if I do mob grazing, it's really going to be electric fence. So anyway guys, and that fence is really hot, and so ought to be a good training lesson for them, and teach them to not even touch it. And they're all coming here. They don't really know what's going on, but I'm gonna get the drone in the air before I start letting them out. And anyway, so I'm gonna open the gate now. We'll see if they follow me. Hopefully they will. Come on guys. Come on. So now they're on spring pasture, which I'm trying to get them out there to that open field up there, because this is mostly a driveway here, so there's not much to eat, but there is some clover and fescue, but not much out there. We have some wheat, a little bit of wheat and rye mix, and of course now they're all going in the woods, but hey, they're exploring. Camera. Anyway, now is when they should really start putting on weight, and they're on grass, really high quality grass right now. Late summer, obviously, grass quality drops pretty heavy, but this spring growth is super good for them. And for some reason, they're wanting to graze the woods, even though there's a full pasture out there. Hey, they're learning. Anyway, this is their first time on actual tall grass, tall-ish grass. See, like I said, they should put on decent weight. This is orchard grass, fescue. There's a lot of clover in these fields as well. But like I said, we can get up here. There's some red clover as well. We mostly just have white clover, but there is some red in there. This is what we're looking at. This is wheat and rye and triticale as well. There was some red crimson clover from the winter mix, but can't tell if that's some or not. But that stuff really didn't come up that well. So anyway, so they have that stuff to graze on, as well as fescue and clover pasture out here. This is when things get really exciting. You know, they can put on 1.5 pounds a day just on spring growth right here. And if I can give them some grain, which I normally do, they should easily be hitting 2 pounds, if not more. And a lot of this clover, it's really high quality stuff. So now is when it is exciting because they're putting on weight without your help. So now they're getting to the wheat and rye. I'll try to show you that. He's knocking that stuff out. He's one of the bigger steers, if you can't tell. They're all scared of my camera. Here's a little heifer. She's eating the young stuff. I was hoping they would make it to the electric fence by dark, but it doesn't look like they will, so I won't be able to show any of that. I don't even know if they'll find it tonight, but that's always fun to watch. And for all the people that think it's abuse, I have touched the electric fence probably 60 times back when I raised goats. My charger was far enough away I didn't ever want to walk back, so I just try to, if there was a problem with the fence, I'd just try to grab it and do it real quick. So I got shocked tons of times. It was a high-powered fence, make your eyes water and knees buckle, but anyway. Another small heifer here. Here's another one of the oldest, biggest steers. It's a good looking steer right there. Raising them when they're little is fun, but watching them grow is a lot more fun to me. Especially when they're loving life and eating grass. So anyway, hopefully all the major health problems are over with, including the coccidiosis. There's one of the ones raised on the nurse cow. Pretty good sized steer there. He's one of the ones that had coccidiosis, but he's over it. I do want to show you a couple steers. I think they're looking really good. Of course, there's some of the older ones, but if they didn't have some dairy markings, you wouldn't hardly be able to tell they're dairy, which is great. Stout looking calves. I'll show you a few here. They'll let me get close enough. This red one here, I'm sure you've seen him. But he's short, stout, solid. Looks really good, especially looking at him from behind. He's got a big gut on him. And yeah, looks really good. Anyway, second one here. Once again, he's one of the older ones. You can't hardly tell he's dairy. He looks almost exactly like the one I raised last year. And from behind as well. Good looking calf. So those two probably weigh, I don't know, 400 some pounds. They're getting up there. And the rest of them, I'll try to pick out a couple more steers. That one's one of the Simmental crosses, if you remember. Here's what most of the steers are looking like, probably 300 some pounds. Here's a nice heifer. Here's another big steer here. He's a little bit taller and lankier. Those two over there are short and stout. Anyway, I'm going to take the drone out one more time. Like I said, I don't think they're going to hit the electric fence tonight. Well, they may tonight, but I won't be able to get it on video. So, anyway, I'm going to get the drone up in the air, try to get some last minute shots before it's too dark to see anything. got zapped. Yeah, she got zapped. They want to get back to the rest of them. That one got shocked. They're all getting nipped, which is good. And honestly, they all just ran for it and then just hit into this fence and jumped it. So now I think they know better, but now they don't really know where to go. So anyway, we do have a gate over here. We'll see if they can find it. I don't know if they can. But yeah, at least these guys, I know they learned, because they're too afraid to cross it now. A lot of people put a lot of effort into teaching them electric fence, but you just throw a wire out there that if they do pass it, it's not the end of the world. I'll be fine. Anyway guys, it's getting close to dark, so I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, but calves are all back in eating some red clover right now, a big patch of it by the pond. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. For me, taking calves out on grass for the first time is pretty satisfying. I don't know why, but I really enjoy it. Anyway, and on the electric fence training, like I said, all I do, which it was already out here, so I didn't do anything to them this time, but when you're electric fence training, it doesn't take much. Just put a wire out in an already fenced field. That way, if they cross it, they're not on someone else's property or something. And if they hit it and go under it, that's fine. You can get them back in, not an issue. It's not the end of the world. They'll learn pretty quick what to touch and what to not touch. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you enjoyed the drone content, please give this video a thumbs up. And once again, if you're not already subscribed and you enjoy this kind of content, please click the subscribe button. That really helps me out. And anyway, I'm going to call it quits for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you guys next time.